Good afternoon, everybody. Theo the Juggernaut with you. We're going to make this short. We're going to make this simple. Breaking news this afternoon from the Winnipeg Jets organization. Whatever Kevin Cheveldayoff and KO Sports talked about in Michigan seemed to realize that there was an urgency and a need to get Jacob Trouba signed. Sure enough, they did. Very similar to the Matt Dumba contract in Minnesota. 2-year deal, 2.5 this year, 3.5 next year, and then they'll see what they want to do with them after that. Congratulations, my boy Jacob. You finally got smart. We finally got it signed. Good job. Well done. Because I'll tell you right now, the defense is struggling in Winnipeg Jets camp. That's right. Even though they won 5-3 in Detroit, coming back yet again, they lost last night into New York with one of probably the best teams in the NHL, the Rangers, scoring 5 goals in the last 5 games in each game. Doing an amazing job on the offensive side. Henrik Lundqvist shut the door for the second and third period, giving his Rangers more than enough chances to win. And like I said, we're playing 500 hockey, just a little bit less than 500 hockey overall on the regular season. And it's great to see Jacob Trouba back. Let's get him into game shape, fellas. Let's get him back in the lineup. We're hurting having Tyler Myers out and Dustin Byfuglien playing over 30 minutes a game. The big buff is big tired and needs a big rest and a big help from number 8. Let's quickly go over what happened in the Detroit game. Our boy Brandon Tanev finally scoring goal 1 and goal 2 of his NHL career. It seemed to be the game winner in the third period. Nick Ehlers ordering an empty netter as well to finish that score 5-3. A great team building effort there at the latter parts of the second and third. Carried on into the game into New York where they played at MSG last night. The first period, again, very battle-tested, very battle-sound. The Winnipeg Jets took a 2-1 lead, the 2-2 going at the end of the first. However, with 3 goals in just over 4 minutes for the Rangers and kicking out Connor Hellebuck, letting in 4 goals and 16 shots. Not a great job for him. Unfortunately, he got booted out. That was the end of his night, and then we saw Connor come in. Let me make sure I got this right. Yeah, I got it right. Connor had 4 goals on 16 shots. Hutchinson came in. There we go. Let's get that right. My apologies for the delay there, gentlemen and ladies. And it wasn't a great ending for the Jets, losing 5-2, as we all know. They're heading home. They're probably home right now. They take on the Dallas Stars Tuesday. Now, with the adding of Trouba, we have another veteran back. Not an old veteran, but a veteran nonetheless. What do these veterans think of this young guns approach with Paul Maurice and all of these youngsters getting time and action in a Winnipeg Jets lineup? Clearly, it depends on what your goal is, whether or not you want to win a Stanley Cup, whether you want to have a chance to build and group a team and make a team great. All is great in love and war, but the bottom line is some of these players really want to have a chance to put a ring on a finger. Case in point, Dave Andreychuk never played in a single series final until he was in Tampa. He finally got his ring at the end of his career. Maybe there's a chance for guys like Blake Wheeler, Brian Little, Dustin Byfuglien to have that opportunity. Whether or not it's in a Winnipeg uniform or not remains to be seen. However, with the adding of Jacob Trouba, Mark Scheifele, Patrick Laine, Kyle Connor, now you have Kopp, Nick Patan, Brandon Tanev, Drew Stafford. All these guys are in their young 20s, and it's a great resurgence of young talent. Whether or not it breeds into success and good veteranship qualities, we hope so. The Winnipeg Jets organization has done a great job trading and picking the right people and the right players with the good amount of talent in each draft over the last 3 or 4 years. In case in point, Josh Morrissey finally getting a chance to play in the NHL. With Trouba signing, will Jacob and Josh play together? Will Josh stay and play? Remains to be seen. But the Jets take on the Dallas Stars tomorrow night, 7 p.m. puck drop. We'll leave it at that. A couple more storylines with the Winnipeg Jets, but we'll get to that on Wednesday after we do a recap of the Stars game. As for our Manitoba Moose, they are on fire yet again. 4 wins, 5 wins at home in a row now. They beat the Monsters of Cleveland yet again on Saturday night, defeating them 5-2. Now we had our boy Scott Glennie finally breaking the score sheet with 2 goals and an assist. Quentin Howden had a goal and assist. Brendan Lemieux and J.C. Lapone finally finished up the scoring for the Moose. Andre Pavlik with the win. 36 saves on 38 shots. Well done. Way to give the Moose a chance to win. He did very well in the game Saturday night. And there was a lot of good things that Pascal Vincent is building on. Case, first and foremost, is the winning streak, but also having some of those players being poached by the Jets due to injury, heading up into a Jets locker room. The Moose lineup has done very well and has been very consistent with the speed, the accuracy, and taking chances on the opportunities around so they're able to get the goals ahead. And the defense has done fairly well and had good consistent goaltending by both Comrie and Pavlik over the last 4 games. Well done, Moose. Well done, Pascal. Keep it up, guys. They go on the road. They play in the Pacific Division for a little while now. They're off to San Diego. They play Friday night against the Gulls in San Diego. Should be a good tilt after they came in here and split it with the, or won, sorry. The Moose won both games against San Diego last week. Brandon Wheat Kings, boys, I tell you, they're playing 500 hockey, splitting the games here this weekend, defeating Seattle 3-2 on Friday. Goals by Cale Clegg, Stelio Mateos, and Ty Lewis. Jordan Paperny with the win. He gathered 36 saves. Different story on Saturday. They carried on the momentum just much like the Winnipeg Jets did, scoring 3 first-period goals against the Edmonton Oil Kings. And then the Oil Kings stormed back, scoring an unsurmounted 6, one empty netter against the Wheaties, winning the game 6-3 on Saturday. 6 unanswered goals. Tyler Coulter with the single and Reed Duke with a pair for the Wheat Kings. Logan Thompson got the start, allowing 5 goals on 30 shots. So it wasn't a great game for him, however. Jordan probably deserved the rest. Brandon plays 3 games this weekend. They play at home against Red Deer on Friday, on Remembrance Day, and they do a home-and-home Saturday and Sunday with the Swift Current Broncos. Should be an interesting and busy weekend. Lots of travel for the Wheaties. If you're in the Brandon area, check them out Friday and Sunday afternoon. Our Winnipeg Bombers ended up the regular season winning 32-20 in Ottawa. Ottawa did not play most of its starters, knowing that they had already locked up first place. However, Winnipeg did have something to play for. Turns out it wasn't for anything, because they will be traveling to BC Sunday afternoon, playing in BC against the Lions. The Winnipeg Bombers did take the series 2-0 against them. However, they will be playing in a second season scenario for the first time since 2011. Unfortunately, that game is not at home. We'll have a quick rundown and a build up to it on Friday for you. This has been Theo Tuckluk, the Juggernaut, talking with you. Congratulations, Winnipeg. Congratulations, Jacob. You take those feelings, you take those emotions, you set them aside. You start playing hockey, young man. Figure it out fast. Join your Jets. Be a boy, be a man, do the right thing. You've started on the right foot. Good job. Let's see you make some positive improvements here on that D-line. Talk to you guys later. I'm out.